So can you get parenting time with your kids if you owe child support, if you have child support arrearages? So this question comes up kind of frequently, just came up again this week. Or can you get custody if you have child support arrearages? You know, this is kind of what people are looking at. So the idea is, you know, custody, parenting time on the one hand, and then child support on the other hand, they're really not necessarily related to each other. Meaning, if I have child support arrearages or some reason I couldn't pay the support that I was supposed to pay, or I was only able to pay part of it, I still have a right to see my kids. I still have a right to parenting time. I may even have a right to do a change of custody if I meet the requirements of what's needed for change of custody. So it is possible, even with child support arrearages, even with past due child support owing, that you could even possibly pursue a change of custody, or you could get parenting time. You know, your parenting time agreement is separate and not connected to your child support payments. So that's one thing that's important to keep in mind. You know, I'm attorney Brent Boyer from Adam. We do men's divorce, family law, that type of work. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click like on the video. But yeah, child support, parenting time, you know, you have a right to see your kids. The kids, more importantly, the kids have a right to see you. So you might have gone through a rough patch, maybe something's happened, you lost your job, got a pay cut, whatever's going on, disability, short-term kind of thing, and you couldn't pay the child support. Maybe you didn't file a motion to reduce support right away. Maybe you didn't even know you're supposed to do that. So you end up with some arrearages and you're falling behind a bit on support. That does not mean that the other parent is going to have the right to stop your parenting time or tell you can't see the kids. So it's not this bargain for exchange thing. It's not this thing where the mom says you can't see the kids because you didn't pay support this week, or the mom says you're not seeing the kids because you have arrearages on support, or we have this disagreement over child support. They're not connected. Under our law, there's nothing that says that because you're paying your support, you get to see the kids. There's nothing that says because you're not paying support, you're not allowed to see the kids. These two concepts are just not connected under Michigan law in any way, and it should not be used against you because of something that's happened or whatever the circumstances are, that you weren't able to pay the support, or you're falling behind on support, or maybe you need to work something out on modifying it. You know, so it's important to keep in mind the parenting time schedule stands by itself. It stands alone. Whatever your schedule is, if you have every other weekend and a night during the week and holidays and summers and whatever kind of stuff you might end up having as far as a schedule with the kids, that's important. The schedule should be followed. It's important to keep a regular schedule, keep that, you know, custodial environment going, keep the regular pattern going with the kids. And you should not be finding that the mother is, you know, she's not going to have a right to deny your parenting time just because you're falling behind on support. It wouldn't make sense. It's not good for you. It's not good for the kids. It's just going to be seen as retaliatory. So, you know, of course you want to do your best to stay current with support, and you wouldn't deliberately not pay support and then pursue this idea of getting time with the kids and all that sort of thing. But they are separate concepts under Michigan law, and should not be, there shouldn't be some connection where you have to pay just to see your kids. I know people will mention a lot to us that, you know, I'm paying my support, everything's regular, all that. That's not required for you to see your kids. It's the right thing to do, of course, and you would do it if you're able. But that's the concept there. So hopefully that helps. Thanks.